Wow. 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 What an evening. The only thing more exciting than this was seeing Lourene Nevels at that time, Lourene Dellinger, 50 years ago, walking across Bucknell's campus. What an evening, what a night. Thank you so much, and thank you for honoring us. But it's not us you honor. You honor Manor. You honor those young people who are getting the next shot at moving forward and moving on. What an evening. What a time. What a place. And I truly wish my father were here to see this. He would have loved it, and he would have known that just because he didn't have the money to finish up Alabama State, that there were other young people who were being helped. Thank you.
I am excited about getting more involved with Manor College, and I'm so glad that we can provide help to the students and the staff even. I'm looking forward to that.
Don't forget the animals.
and the animals that will be cared for by these students and their faculty members. So, yes, I'm thrilled.
Education has been a theme. My father did not have the opportunity to finish up college. His dad ran out of money at Alabama State, and he made sure that I got on that Greyhound bus and went to Bucknell. And as I say, all the good things that has ever happened to me kind of originated out of Bucknell. I met Lourene there. She hated me, but I got her to change her mind.
Because everybody else loved him, and I thought, oh, what a suck up he must be. Pardon the expression.
No, but, so education has been it. And then what a wonderful opportunity when John Perry said, my goodness, we're looking at vet tech situations, and given the wonderful students that are at Manor, and knowing of the profound impact that this could have on their lives to become vet techs, when John Perry, my good friend John Perry, said, I have an idea. And it was, my goodness, this is perfect for my Lourenes.
Well, I got my undergraduate degree at Otterbein College in Ohio, and then a number of years later, and after that, I became a high school teacher for a number of years. And then I decided that I wanted to look into like a counseling psychologist position in the college. So I went to Bucknell because at that time I was teaching at a high school near Bucknell. And so that's how I knew about Bucknell. So I had that experience, which was really delightful. And then I guess there was a period of time after. I didn't go directly to Penn. Oh, I guess I was teaching still. I was teaching in high school, and decided at one point I want to go ahead and get my doctorate. So, and I chose Penn because it had such a good reputation. And I knew Jim was there, even though we were not particularly that close at that time. But at least I knew I had a buddy, and I wouldn't be lost in this, mess of Philadelphia at times. And I also was working eventually after I got my doctorate, well, I had my internship at St. Joseph's University in the counseling center. And then I went on to become director of the counseling center there. So, and then after that, after I retired, I had a private practice in psychotherapy. It's been wonderful for me. And neither of my parents really went beyond high school either. So it felt very significant, like a very significant part of my life in terms of being influenced.
And don't forget, director of the counseling center and a PhD and writing books.
Right, yes.
It's remarkable what you've done.
Yeah. I even wrote a book about one of our former dogs. It was a children's book, and I illustrated it also. I'm a bit of an amateur artist. So that was also something I feel really proud of and really good about.
Where is the need? Where is the need? And while we are supportive of Bucknell and love Bucknell, the thing that is so striking is, let's face up to it as a fact. I was sitting in a boardroom speaking to a very dear friend. And again, I hearken back to the story about why are we here together. The only reason we're sitting here in this time, in this place, is because of education, because otherwise it just doesn't work out. You can throw the dice as many times as you want. There is no way that this kid born to a 16-year-old mother in 1952 in Greensboro, Alabama should be sitting in this room. No way, unless you have education. And the thing that becomes even more critical is there is no way that I could become the chairman of the Swarthmore Group, the chairman of the greatest confectionery company in the world, which we all know is Hershey. It just doesn't happen without education. So the issue boils down simply to this. Two guys are sitting in a corporate boardroom. They don't know each other from Adam, but they are conjoined by a friendship, and specifically a friendship of this gentleman's son, Christian, who is looking for a little guidance, as we all need at certain times in our life. And out of that relationship with Christian came a wonderful relationship, and I'm sitting in a boardroom with his dad. And upon hearing about Manor and hearing about Lourene and my interest in Manor, he said, it's really important. You're an Ivy guy. You don't like being known as an Ivy guy, but you're an Ivy guy, and you're reaching out and being supportive of where it's most important. That first generation, that person who is not going to go to college. And he said, remembering that is so vitally important and of high purpose. And as I sit here with Lourene, and you're looking at two people who were born to working people, and had we not gotten the first shot, we wouldn't be sitting here. Mm-hmm. It's impossible. So you're making the impossible more probable. And I was just very much taken by my friend Tim's remark, because this is vitally important. These are the people that get left behind. Philanthropy is much like fly fishing. And John Perry, I say this to you. The trout rose to your fly. You took us in your creel, and we are delighted as happy trout to be there and to be able to help Manor College. Because, after all, fly fishing is an allegory for life. If you're standing in the stream and you don't have the right fly, you're just standing in water and not fishing. When you think you have it, when you think you have that fish, you don't have it until you have it. Because at the last moment, with just a shake of the head, off they go. And then, the truest allegory is the circularity of life, in which you hold in your hands a creature of God, only to let them go unharmed. So long, friend, may I see you again. Thank you to everyone that tuned in tonight. We're so glad you're here. Thanks to all of you, friends, colleagues, adopted family. Thank you for all that you've done, all that you do, and all that you will do for us and for Manor College.
I wanted to pay my regards to the students of Manor College and wish you well in this exciting journey that you are exploring right now. I would like to thank the President and Mrs. Carter for their friendship and the times that they visited us at our home in Spruce Creek. And just know that we value your friendship and we have grown through it and because of it. So thank you very much.
My dear friend John, my brother John, thank you so much for being such a great friend to Lourene and I. Thank you for that lifetime gift, and thank you for the gifts of leadership that you've afforded Manor College. Also, I want to say thank you to the students of John Perry's class that I spoke to and talked to. You have made this very, very real for me by virtue of knowing who you are, what you are, and how and where you are going. So thank you. But also thanks to those dedicated faculty members who, without their guidance, support, and energy, it just wouldn't be possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and stay Manor strong.